Hey there, everyone. This blog, I'm going to be talking about how I got to Eastern Nazarene College so long ago. Um, I will say this. I am Tom of Quincy. That's the name of my channel. I am Thomas Peterson of Quincy, Massachusetts. We have to go way, way back to the fall semester 1991. It was my senior year in high school, that being North Quincy High School. The NQ Red Raiders, now I believe the NQ Raiders, or North Quincy. But I know they changed some stuff at North since I left. But back then they were the Red Raiders. Hey, ENC was the Crusaders before they were the Lions. The Patriots, they're still the Patriots, but they changed their logo from Pat Patriot, the true real Patriot, to this stupid flying Albus thing. The one part of the Patriots that I don't like what Mr. Kraft did, even though he's done so much good for the Patriots and all of New England. Thank you, Robert Kraft, on that. But this is not about the New England Patriots or any of that. I'll let other idiots deal with that. I'm going to talk about my senior year in high school and leading into my history at Eastern Nazarene College. I have a background of special education. I had some learning disabilities. Basically, I didn't get enough oxygen at birth. The cord was basically strangling me, and I didn't get all the oxygen right at the beginning. But everything worked out. I was blessed to have two incredible parents that were always watching out for me. They have both passed on. God bless their souls. My father, Thomas G. Peterson. I'm Thomas M. Peterson. Thomas G. Peterson, and my mom, Donna Peterson. Love them. Love them. But this is not about them. This is my little story. My homeroom teacher at North Quincy High, Mr. Jim Lynch, who is historically the first ball boy for the Boston Celtics. I found that out when I was reading his obituary. I thought he passed away a few years earlier than he actually did. And it turned out the wake was just down the street from where I was living at the time. I didn't know the information. But in the past year, I've worked with someone that went through North Quincy High School, and we matched up some stories. That gentleman, sorry to say, about 2 weeks ago, got laid off, and I hope he's doing good. I think I was communicating with him either over the weekend or Monday after work. I don't think he yet has a new job, but I know he will land on his feet. He was a great worker. Just has to get the right opportunity again. But yeah, Jim Lynch got me a job first at Wollaston Market. That was great. Everything Jim ever did for me was good. He was one of the best teachers I ever had. Him and Mary Pratt. You want to know about Mary Pratt? One of the great women's baseball players, great softball player. Historic. Mary Pratt. She played professional baseball back when World War II was going on. I think it was the All-American Girls Professional Baseball League. She played for a team in Illinois. The Peaches. I believe, again, she played 5 seasons back then. I think I heard she was a left-handed pitcher. I was never good in baseball, but I am a lefty. Not my politics, by the way, but I'm a left-handed guy. Politics, nah. I'm right of center on that. I'm somewhat conservative, not over conservative, and I'm definitely not a Republican. It's just I see eye to eye with Republicans more than Democrats. But Jim Lynch gave me an opportunity, or got me uh, a job at Eastern Nazarene, where the city of Quincy actually was paying for it, so ENC got it for free. As long as it was a Quincy nonprofit. Instead of taking classes in the afternoon at North, I basically jumped on the 210 bus, headed down Hancock Street, and took a walk down Elm Avenue from Hancock to the college, which is actually on East Elm Ave. But Jim Lynch gave me this great opportunity. And after my senior year, in June of 1992, the college hired me. The director of facilities at the time was Russ Williams. The custodial manager was Sonny Octal. The lead custodian was Derek Mason. Derek's a good man. I believe he's a pastor at one point or another. And I don't know what ever happened to Sonny Octal. I think I heard he went back as a businessman working between Turkey and the United States. He had dual citizenship, but I think he had a little issues with the military in Turkey and kind of got stuck there for a bit. And then I lost track. I know Russ Williams passed away only a few years after him working at Eastern Nazarene. But those were the people in those positions at the time. I know I'm not the best storyteller, but I do remember so many great times at ENC. And sometimes some of the what I call great times were actually crises, but seeing everybody in facilities and as well as other departments pitching in and just figuring out how to deal with the problem. Sometimes those were the greatest time, even though right at the moment. Kind of right at the end of it, and you see all the hard work you all did. It all felt good. Now, you don't want a pipe busting, you don't want stormwater coming in, you don't want this or whatever the problem was. But I remember one time my buddy Warren, I hear him on the radio saying, "There's steam everywhere over at the gym. There's steam everywhere." I believe it was like October, right around now. Well, it's not October yet, but it was October getting ready for homecoming. And I believe a steam pipe burst or some joints in the steam pipe system in the big room, just in the bottom of the staircase. And it just went, and steam was shooting everywhere. Nobody ever got hurt. That's good. But by the time people started responding and helping Warren and bringing wet vacs and other stuff, you could not see anybody. You can hear people talking, you can hear machines going and everything. So you're dealing with definitely muggy, definitely foggy, slippery. Yes, it was not the best situation. Trying to minimize the problems of sucking up water as much as we could. But really, only seeing 4 to 5 feet ahead of you was a little bit of a challenge. And one floor right in front of the machine room that's supposed to be black became white. But it really didn't lose the color black. It's just the finish flashed white. And Juan got that all cleaned up right before homecoming. Dr. Nancy Detwell was very happy, the director of athletics. But some of those challenging moments. There was one time my buddy Jason was going to give me a ride home, and I'm just right at the office and hearing problems over at the Schrader Science Building. A pipe busted in one of the labs. I had to run out to tell Jason that if he wants to stay and help, so be it, but I have to stay. He kind of debated it in his head for a minute or so, and then he caught up with me. He said, I'll work, I'll help. But the poor guy mentally was already punched out. He was already in his car. But I explained to him, there's no way we can leave and play stupid. We have to help. And a lot of folks, both affiliated with the Schrader Science Building as well as facilities, was cleaning that mess up. What crazy messes. We've had some great moments in sports, especially basketball, men and women. Women's volleyball pretty great at ENC. Some great events at the Lakeview Athletic Center for the Crusaders and the Lions. I can't say I got to all those games through the years, but I got to a lot of them. And I remember the 99 women's basketball team. 97. I forget which year. The men did great. They had all home games for the conference tournament. Then they had a regional tournament, and they had all those games at home. They won 6 home games. One of those things happened in 97, and the other thing happened in 99. Maybe the women went to the Sweet 16 of the D3 tournament for the NCAA. That might be 99, and what happened in men's basketball might have been 97. But some great moments over there. I remember we had a New England regional movie premiere for the Prayer Card. It premiered here in New England at what is now the Cameron Auditorium at the Mann Student Center. But it was simply the auditorium at the Mann Student Center back then. And I actually had my mom come on campus. She met a few people at ENC. And big reception in the lobby, which is now Starbucks. But back then, Starbucks wasn't there. It was a nice red carpet reception, and then the auditorium for the actual movie. And it was a pretty good movie. The Prayer Card. So many great times, so many great commencements and big events at ENC. Sorry to say, there's only one more big event, and that's an open house reunion event. I don't know the exact title, but it's an open house reunion for all the alumnus, but I think former employees should come and visit. And October 4th and 5th. So Saturday the 5th of October is going to be huge. There's going to be a lot of people. I hear over 800 people signed up for events. That's pretty big. This probably is not only going to be the biggest event of the last year or so, but maybe since COVID, it's probably the biggest event. And the campus has been relatively quiet other than, the moving projects and the clean out projects and all that. It's going to be a shock having so many people on campus, but we're up for it. Facilities is up for it. Everybody after today realizes they're working on Saturday the 5th of October. And they have some outlines of what the event will be about. And it should be a positive day for Eastern Nazarene, and I hope to see some old faces, both employees and students that have been here at ENC through the years, and I'm hoping to see a lot. I live on campus, and I won't be running right off campus right after work on Friday or Saturday. I'll be around. Feel free, if you remember me, to say hi to your old friend Tom. Feel free to say hi to me. Well, I've been talking for 15 minutes. So maybe So maybe I should zip it and give you a little piece. Thank you. You have a good one. And most importantly, Jesus is hope. I say this. Jesus is hope. Thank you.